going on, trucking YouTubes? Man, did not do a vlog for a long time, so I gotta make one today. Finally, stuff started going a little bit better. Just been super busy. It's kind of hard to make vlogs when you're leaving at 10, 11, p.m. at night and getting home super late. So I haven't been, able to make as much as the vlogs as the YouTube videos and the TikTok videos. Because I got to make sure I'm constantly pumping out content for YouTubes and TikToks. But right now, for the last 4 or 5 weeks, it's actually been going a lot better. We're still not out of the clear, far from it, but we're actually heading in the right direction. So I don't know, since the last vlog, I'm sure you guys know the market did pick up. The rates are still not all crazy good like they should be, but the volume's there, the market's there, so the rates increased. So we've been staying super busy, man. So that's good. So I didn't want to make the vlogs out of my office because I already make YouTube videos and TikTok videos. So and plus it's kind of just been so busy that I really just kind of forgot. I kept on wanting to make the vlogs, but then I kept forgetting. But a lot of stuff's been going on right now. UPS, you guys, I don't know if you heard, but they're trying to fire 22,000 drivers because between their salaries and the pensions and the health care and all the other union stuff they got going on, it's costing UPS about 180 grand, 170, 180 grand to keep each driver. So I've made a TikTok video saying hey, I feel bad for the people losing their jobs, but it's when your union's negotiating for you, and you're literally just trying to get the most possible, just being super greedy about it. This is what's gonna happen, because they pushed it, man. They pushed to $49 an hour by the end of 25 or 26, I believe, or something like that, which is crazy, man. Because look, man, I get it. Everybody should work, everybody should make money, but do you guys really think that UPS drivers really should be making $50 an hour, or is that unreasonable? I know I can't be the only one that thinks this is unreasonable, because that's just unsustainable for a company or a business to be paying that much money, for positions that, I don't want to sound rude or or ignorant or just an a-hole, but you're delivering packages, I understand people that are generating profit, salespeople and stuff like that, bringing in the profit, or some kind of specialist is making some kind of parts, or building something, remodels, something that's not easy to do. I understand paying those people a lot of money, but for jobs that are very, very easily interchangeable, I just don't see how a company could pay people this much money and still stay in business, stay profitable. Look, I don't know, I might be wrong. You guys might think I'm an asshole. I'm not talking crap at all, man. I'm not doing financially good right now at all. You know what I mean? So it's not I'm here, I'm rich, and I'm talking down to people. No, but it's dude, it's everybody should know their role, their place. You can't, even those shoremen in Jersey, they ask for all that crazy money. Their job is just unloading containers. I get it, it's a hard job, yes, that's fine, but you're already getting paid a lot, you're in a union, you know what I mean? So and then their union boss, whatever, was doing all this crazy stuff, trying to do all these crazy negotiations, holding the country hostage and stuff. I just don't think that's the way to do it, man. Listen, man, if you want to go get a job and you want to work it, you want a pension, healthcare, you don't want to risk opening a business, stuff like that, I get it, that's fine, I understand that, man. You probably have, a lot, a lot less on your head and a lot easier life to live. So go ahead and do that. I'm not saying don't do that, but don't try to push to get paid extreme amounts for not taking a risk, or not doing something special, or not bringing a lot to the table. You know what I mean? In sales and businesses, you kill what you eat, right? So if you're not killing anything to eat, you're not gonna eat. You know what I mean? So if I jump behind, a UPS truck and I'll go deliver packages, and I know I'm making a certain amount of money, but that's the life I decided to live. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take any risks. That's fine. That's what you get. But then don't be joining unions and making all these crazy demands and wanting people to pay all this crazy money for you delivering packages. That's just crazy to me, man. Like, you know, and now 22,000 are getting laid off, and I got people in my comments like, oh, you know, it's 100,000. Yeah, okay, 100,000, 100-some thousand base plus benefits, insurance, all that kind of stuff. That's how much you're costing the company. And they're like, oh, because older people or the people that's been there for a while, they want them laid off. So why are they offering these benefit packages to everybody? You know, like they're offering like $1,800 for every year worked, which is absolutely crazy. That's like nothing for, you know, a severance package. But anyways, man, you say I'm getting all mad now and stuff. Like I said, it's not disrespect to anybody, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, right now, a UPS driver is making more than me. And I'm not, you know, I'm not saying that because of that. But if, you know, like, market turns around, trucking gets better, then I'm going to make more. But I'm taking a risk, you know what I mean? So, like, right now, I'm taking a risk, you know, and financially, everything, you know what I mean? And if it pays off, it pays off. If it doesn't, I lose everything. If it pays off, I gain a lot. You know what I mean? I don't get the convenience of just getting to work at a certain time and doing my job and leaving. You know what I mean? Just doesn't work like that for me. But anyways, that's one of the things that happened. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of other stuff going on in trucking right now. Mostly, at least, you know, halfway good stuff. Because, like I said, the volumes did pick up. You know, the rates are picking up. We would be like super good, like not super good, but we'd be very decent right now if my customer didn't mess us up over there with some backhaul loads again. Because now they're not loading any there, taking their sweet time, unloading them here, equipment sitting. It's like, man, it's still a pain, but at least we're figuring stuff out how to make it work, and we're working around it and trying to get through it. So that's good. And then like the TikTok stuff's really going good. I do lives as much as I can now to help people like owner operators or like people, you know, like mainly like owner operators, like, you know, driving their own trucks, don't have access to DET market conditions map. So I try to help them out to show them like what markets are good by them, where to go, like, you know, where they could get good loads from and stuff like that. And it's actually been working out pretty good. There's a lot of people that hit me up like, oh, thank you, like, you know, we followed like what you were saying and we ended up getting, you know, decent money. So that's been working out. So I've been clipping a lot of those, which is cool because I'll jump on it live for like 45 minutes to an hour and a half. And then from that, I'll clip a bunch of stuff, and I got content for like a week, you know, off one live. It's a good and bad because now I kind of got well, not lazy, but just I don't have a lot of time right now. So like, because I used to make like more edited, like fancier like videos. Now I just go like to Opus Clip and just put the whole like hour and a half, whatever in there, and I'll chop it up into like clips for me. Those things don't get as much views as like my, like, you know, more thought out, like, you know, like I actually like script, write everything out and shoot like videos with nice editing about like trucking and trucking news and stuff. But like I said, it's just really hard to get time right now because, you know, you're working all day and then, you know, doing these lives and still trying to make YouTube videos. I just did another podcast today with this company that I've been doing ads for like trailer leasing. So you guys should check that out on YouTube. This is, by the time this video is edited and put out there, that one's already going to be on there. That one's actually already on there now, so it'll be out there. It's Crumbs Leasing, really nice guy. Been working with him for like a few advertising for him already. We had a really nice conversation. Just clipped that up on Opus Clip as well, and it's already starting to release on YouTube's and on TikToks. So that's going pretty cool. So just a lot of stuff going on, man. You know, a lot of stuff going on, and staying busy, you know, trying to keep my sanity, you know, at least like now, you know, like still not, you know, paying myself what I used to pay myself, so that's financially hurting. So that's still, you know, still have to deal with that every day. But at least, like, you know, if it keeps going the way it's going and a little bit better, hopefully be back to normal soon, and you can forget all, well, I can't forget about this stuff because so much debt to pay off and so much stuff to do. So hopefully trucking goes good, hopefully the social media stuff goes good, hopefully some money starts floating in from several different places. Want to catch up on my debt. Once I do all that, I think I'm gonna be a little bit happier. So I still been trying to make this video about the sketchy truck stops in Gary, Indiana. I keep on telling myself, this weekend you're gonna go, this weekend you're gonna go. I just keep pushing and pushing, I don't go. I just gotta go. I kind of wish I could grab like a cameraman, but I'm not gonna pay anybody. And my son, he's way too young to be taking on a sketchy truck stop in Gary. So we'll see, man. I'll probably grab this Pocket Osmo here and try to make it out one of these weekends coming up. Because if I do it right, I think that'll be a pretty cool video. I don't know if you guys would want to see it or not, but just going to visit like those sketchy truck stops in Gary, just excuse me, do some driver interviews, just talk to people like, hey, why, you know, is this sketchy? Have you seen anything sketchy? Are you scared to be here? Blah, blah, all that kind of, you know, stuff. Just some cool YouTube content around trucking would be pretty cool. So, I don't know, man. Hope all you guys are doing better over there in trucking. Hope you guys are making some monies, and that's pretty much it. Been yapping for like 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna get off, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog, which I will do again.